So we just solved that for you.
But Misa was out there. She was messing with the dude from EPMD. That's why Puff first passed. Excuse me. Sorry about
No,
that.
you fine. Hey, tell me.
Talk about those stories that Misa Hylton posted about Diddy that one time she was mad at him.
Y'all, when I say we're witnessing the fall of Diddy, I'm not exaggerating. I'm sure you've all seen it too. More and more people are coming forward to expose his bad behavior. It has been a very long week for him as all these truths are coming out. And let me tell you, it's crazy. If you thought his actions toward Cassie were horrible, brace yourselves because it's about to get much worse. His ex-girlfriend and baby mama, Misa Hylton, is now revealing that Diddy treated her the same way he did Cassie. Even more shocking, Misa has a lawsuit of her own that promises to be even more explosive than Cassie's. She's ready to spill the tea on how Diddy not only hurt her, but also put hands on their child. Misa is not here to play, and it looks like Diddy is finally going down. Mind-boggling that Diddy would even entertain the idea that Misa would put a stunt like that, especially considering the alleged mistreatment she endured from him, just for talking to other guys. But hey, that's Diddy for you, always on high alert to protect his image. No matter the cause, can you imagine how bad the situation must have been for Misa to try and squeeze herself under a car to escape Diddy's violence? And that's not even the worst of it, he spitefully denied being the father of their son Justin, just to hurt her despite being the one who was violent and unfaithful, cheating with countless women in Hollywood. Diddy and Misa had a sketchy relationship from the very beginning. Word on the streets is that Diddy met and started dating her while she was still in high school and underage, while he was already in his 20s. No, at this point, nothing about Diddy can surprise us anymore at all. I've always wondered couple things. Was Diddy messing with Misa when she was in high school? Yeah, my math is about right, 15, 16. They start messing around, okay? And Diddy's definitely older than her, so y'all can do the math on that. So we just solved that for you. But back in those days, Nis had a knack for fashioning, but see Did's eye, he found a way to get to her to work on a music video for Joe to see. But it seemed like it was just a ploy to get closer to her, and it didn't take long before they were dating. But as you can expect, things went downhill pretty fast. Diddy was reportedly super controlling and downright evil towards Misa. On top of that, he was cheating on her left and right. And he had a lot of other women on the side and wasn't trying to hide it. Everybody around him knew he was unfaithful, which only made the relationship even more strange. But to make it worse, there are rumors that Diddy allegedly unalived the man that Misa got with after she left him. It's unclear when she started dating Wolf exactly, but he unfortunately passed away in 2003. But there are rumors that Diddy knows a little something about it now. Before then, Diddy had essentially been an absent father to Justin, refusing to pay any child support.
On commission, you ask for permission to hit him. He don't like me, hit him while wifey was with him. You heard of us, the murderous, most shady. Been on the low lately, the feds hate me. The son of Satan, they say my killing's too blatant. You hesitating.
Court order that required Diddy to pay about $199,000 per month in child support, plus and disclose the amount in back support. And allegations have surfaced about Diddy's possible involvement in Wolf's death.
Go back to when they walking in the club. Play that belly from the top. You play belly from the top, then I want you to go to the scene with her shorty and that blonde. Act bad, act bad, act bad, act bad, act bad, act bad.
BMF, which escalated into a deadly confrontation, resulting in Wolf's death. And when you think about it, a shootout between Big Meech and Wolf doesn't quite add up. Typically, those kinds of conflicts happen between rival groups. But in this case, both Big Meech and Wolf were close associates of Diddy. They weren't enemies of any stretch. Rumors began swirling that the fight might have been staged. Allegedly, Diddy had put a hit out on Wolf and supposedly asked Big Meech to take care of it. The connections between Diddy and Big Meech run even deeper than friendship. There's speculation that they were involved in some shady and potentially illegal activities together. And one particularly eyebrow-raising claim came from the fourth woman who accused Diddy of sexual assault. She alleged that Bad Boy Records was actually funded by Big Meech and the BMF, and they used the label as a front for money laundering allegedly. But I thought that Diddy was Clive Davis's boy. Toy and then Clive Davis front-running Bad Boy Records. Well, he must have been getting double money, because the court documents say at the time Mr. Combs had many connections to Michigan, including, among others, to the Black Mafia family BMF, a trafficking and money laundering organization that is rumored to have seeded Bad Boy. All the latest debts just keep piling up. But that's still not all, because Diddy's former bodyguard Gene Deal also hinted that Diddy allegedly took Wolf out, or that Diddy knows more about Wolf's passing than he's.
One who brought me back into Bad Boy, or brought me back into Bad Boy, because I was there before Wolf himself. Wolf's mother let me hear something that the prosecutor from Atlanta, that Puff told Meech, go ahead and do what you got to do, when him and Wolf and them was beefing outside. I heard Wolf say out of his mouth, I'ma show you them niggas ain't that.
According to...
If you're wondering why Misa hates Diddy so much, well, let's just say that she has more than enough reason to do so. Then there's also the allegations that he made about their son Justin when he had to take a DUI fall for him last year. Misa went off on Diddy on Instagram, saying I'm not with none of that reality TV. Is when is enough enough, I'm not protecting no one anymore, just my son, and all the children a love will come to Jesus moment. The statement of fish rots from the head down means that in addition to being a major contributing factor in a family or organization's success, leadership is also the root cause of its failure. And demise the truth shall set you free. She also said everyone has to sit around for years and act like there isn't anything wrong with you. This is where the buck stops for me. If anything ever happened to my son, God forbid, what is anyone going to say to me? When we all know whose fault it would be. And she was pretty much right about that, because even when the feds raided Diddy's houses a few months ago, she defended her son only and made no mention of Diddy. She wrote, the overzealous and overtly militarized force that used against my sons Justin and Christian is deplorable. If these were the sons of non-black celebrity, they would not have been handled with the same. The attempt to humiliate and terror innocent young black men is despicable. She didn't call out the feds for doing too much during the raid. Even though the situation didn't call for it, she said enough is enough. Did Justin need several laser beams from pointed at his chest? Did Christian need a pointed at the back of his head while he was handcuffed? How many times have we seen young unarmed black men not make it out of these types of situations alive? Well, she is now speaking up against Diddy after that video leaked of him putting hands on Cassie and Mio's, posted a video of Diddy's sons, and wrote, I am heartbroken that Cassie must relive the horror of her abuse, and my heart goes out to her. I know exactly how she feels, and through my empathy, it has triggered my own trauma. She continued, these young people were raised by women that want the best for them. We put God in education first and have always been united in our mutual effort to support their dreams. Two of the youngest do not have their mother here, and it has been our duty to support them. Their father needs help, and I am praying that he truly does the personal work and receives it. But that's not all, y'all, because according to an insider, Misa allegedly has incriminating videos of her own of Diddy putting hands on her and hurting her way worse than what we saw him do to Cassie. However, she's still trying to decide whether it's the perfect time for her to speak up to do maximum damage to him. Misa wants Diddy to suffer badly for what he did to her and other women, and allegedly the things he did to her can still be prosecuted because they are still within the time frame of statute of limitations. So it looks like Diddy might be going down again. But will it stick? Well, fans have been definitely in the streets leaving comments saying stuff like surviving P. Diddy will be interesting. He will account for all his homies and his ex that died from heart attacks. X the real devil is finally going down, Lord forgive me. But I've never been so tuned into a man going down whatever they say did that is finally, and Misa Hylton already popped out, ready to spill on Diddy. A few months back it's up for that man. But I got to know what y'all think about this. Drop your thoughts in comments below and then check out this next video.